Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at is Bell's Oberon Ale. This is an American wheat ale. It is 5.8% alcohol, brewed by Bell's Brewing out of Michigan, Comstock, Michigan. I have had the Bell's Amber Ale. I may have had the Two Hearted Ale years ago, but I don't really remember it. The Amber Ale was pretty good, so let's see how this one is. So this is pretty much just a standard wheat ale. It is brewed with malt, hops, Bell's signature house ale yeast, and water. And it says the result is a medium body and full flavor, making it the perfect beer for warm weather. Kind of a cool label design there. Artsy fartsy. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, it's an artsy kind of or artistic label. All right, so poured pretty nicely. There's not really much of a head on it. It's a hazy golden color. Um, when held to direct sunlight, there is some fine particulate matter floating around. As you can see, there are lots of bubbles going up the glass, and you may be able to see some of those little floaties in there. But I mean, looks like a wheat beer. I'm smelling some barley malt. I'm smelling nice wheat breadiness. A little spicy note to it. Very clean smelling, very light on the aroma, clean water, that type of thing. I mean, nothing off about it in any way. We're doing an examination on Eric Fraunfelter, Thomas Metal 75. His channel is Massachusetts Beer Reviews. We're doing an examination of Bell's Brewery tonight. I'm not sure when I'll post this video, so just check out Massachusetts Beer Reviews examination of the Bell's Brewery. I'll be on that. Mr. Ronald J. Terrio, a few other people will probably join as well. Should be interesting examining the beers of Bell's. Bell's is not super popular in my area. They do sell the Amber, the Oberon, and the Two Hearted are very popular around here. But they do make other beers, which are a lot harder to find. Oh, and the date on here is pretty fresh. It says shelf life 6 months, and this was packaged on March 30th, 2018. So not super, super fresh, but well within the shelf life. So, well, towards the end of the shelf life, but still within the shelf life. All right, so let's give it a taste. Sorry, guys, I zoned out there. Cheers, everybody. Getting that barley malt, you're getting that wheat breadiness, a lot of wheat quality to it, which you can expect. I wouldn't say it's medium body, though, like they say on the label. I would say that it's pretty light body, and it's definitely refreshing. I'm kind of surprised the ABV is so high for a standard wheat beer like this. 5.8% alcohol is kind of high for just a standard wheat beer with no additives or anything like that. But it's very enjoyable, and it does have some nice flavor to it. There's a little spicy note, almost like they put rye in it, like rye bread or something. It's interesting. Maybe that's coming from their signature house ale yeast that they use. Um, but it is definitely very enjoyable. It'd be great on a hot summer day, like they indicate on the label. Very refreshing and crisp. The carbonation is medium. You get a nice carbonation prickliness to this one. It's definitely good. I don't know if it falls into the excellent range. It's pretty straightforward, um, and that's a good thing. It's not overly complex. There's not too much going on. It's a standard wheat ale, um, but it does have a great taste and it is very enjoyable. There's just not a lot of complexity with it, but I mean, what do you expect? It's not a flavored wheat beer. It's not, wheat ales, wheat beers in general are typically very light bodied anyway, so, and kind of simplistic in nature. And that's what you're getting with this one. This is on the higher end, though, of good. It's almost excellent. But I would say, I don't know, I'm going to go 87 out of 100. It's a B going towards B plus. I think it's very enjoyable and it's definitely crisp, clean, refreshing. The finish is dry. It's got a nice bready note that you want with a wheat beer, and it would be enjoyable on a hot day. And the 5.8% alcohol, which is slightly elevated for a standard wheat ale, is masked to perfection. There's absolutely no booziness or alcohol presence with this one at all. So, 87 out of 100. Great beer. I would highly recommend that you go out and try it. If you can find Bell's Beer in your area, they're not as popular, it seems, as a lot of other beers, so you might just never see this one. But if you do, check it out, try it. I highly recommend it, and that'll do it. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.